Question. What are you going to do when you've raised your kids and they're moved out of the house and now you have all this newfound freedom and time on your hands? Well, I don't know about you, but I want to chase a lifelong dream.
I want to dance.
Nah, I'd probably look like that guy. But what I have been dreaming about ever since I was 11 years old, and now I'm going to attempt at 40 is, I want to learn to surf.
1, 2, 3.
Damn it, Sean.
Hey, what is going on? My name is Sean Matthews, and I am super excited to welcome you to episode 1 of my new vlog for 2021 called @DamnItSean, where I'm going to take you along on my journey of learning to surf after the age of 40. I feel very fortunate to be here. I'm able to hit the beach, have the time, have the resources, things that I've never been able to do in my life, and I just am super stoked to try all these new things. So never had any plans of making a vlog. Got the camera in order to watch myself and see what I'm doing wrong, study the film, if you will, and try to improve. But in diving into surfing culture, watching the videos, learning the people, learning the history, there's one vlogger that stood out above the rest to me that really inspired me to do something more than just learn to surf, and that's Jamie O'Brien at Who's Job, who is a phenomenal surfer and just seems like a phenomenal dude. He's just out there having fun, making it happen every day, and that's what I aspire to do, is be out there trying new things, having fun, and living my life to the fullest. You know, I want to work to live, not live to work. So you might be wondering, so why surfing at 40 all of a sudden? Well, it's not really all of a sudden. It's been a long time coming, and so in order to see how I got to where I am today, let's see what led to this. So I will take you through the highlights, if you will. And they start in Dallas, Texas, where I was raised, in Plano, a suburb, in a little small house, with my older brother Matt.
Hi, Mom.
And my other brother Jeff, along with our 2 dogs, Sprocket and Snafu. And we were all corralled in by the wonderful Dale and Trudy. So now, we got to go back to the late 80s, the early 90s, when the Cowboys were good, unlike now. And on the weekends, if I wasn't watching football, I was probably playing baseball. Okay, now I loved watching football and playing baseball, but my favorite thing about the weekend, not that weekend, was going out on this bad boy.
Hi, this is my music face.
And apparently saying dumb little kid shit. But I was fortunate enough to have my dad put me in my first pair of skis at 5, and thus my love for the water was born. Let's see if that turned into anything.
That's what you get for laughing at your mother. Well, Bob, the best part about this kneeboard competition is the scenery. Yeah, that's true. I'd like to feel that in the morning.
Dale.
Well,
Good run? Bad run?
I thought it was a good run. I seemed to be able to hit the wake a little easier. I wasn't as timid, and if there's any of you kids out there that are interested in being a slalom skier, just don't be afraid and go for what you want to do. I mean, the only thing that's going to get you is being scared, and I just wasn't scared today.
That's right. Don't be scared today. Fucking legend. So, if you want to know where this really started, we got to go back to 1991. It's a great year for movies. Movies like Hook, Terminator 2, Silence of the Lambs, and my personal favorite, Point Break.
Utah, give me 2.
This movie's badass. Still quoted to this very day. We all know if you want the ultimate, you got to be willing to pay the ultimate price. And from the moment I saw this movie, all I wanted to do was learn to surf and rob banks. And since I never learned to surf, my bank robbery career was over before it even started. So, let's now fast forward through my teen haze years to the year of 1999, where I was partying like it was 1999. And that led me to my first big surprise, my son Noah. 2 years later, I then doubled down on my other son, Gabe. And at that point, my California dream was over, and it was time to start working. And, you know, it's really amazing how quickly, it's like a blink of an eye, or a small montage, to go from this
every day never seemed to be the same like it was many years ago that you didn't already know
to this. So now my son Noah is a musician, guitar player, and in his own band at Bloomers Music on Instagram. And my son Gabe is in college as an actor and also plays piano. Now these two kids individually are the most inspirational people in my life. They are the reason why I want to chase a dream, is because I've had the privilege of watching them start to chase theirs. So yes, individually, they are the most inspirational people I know. But together, they're fucking idiots. So last year, I was contemplating what to do with my life after Gabe graduated. So I went out to Cali to visit some friends, got a surf lesson with my guy Dave, and realized I wanted to move to California. So everything was good to go. I'm ready to get out there. Nothing can stop me now. Ugh, great. Thanks a lot, pandemic. Now I can't move out to California, and I am bummed. But the dream is still alive. Why? Because the aforementioned Dale and Trudy decide they're going to retire down here to North Padre Island in Corpus Christi, Texas. The beach is like a mile away, and I'm welcome anytime I want. And on top of it, with the Pandy, I'm working remote, which means I can work from down here. So, thanks, pandemic. Anyways, now I've got you all caught up. Appreciate you hanging in there with me. I'm really excited that you're going to be joining me on this journey that's almost 30 years in the making. But I do need you to bear with me. I'm new at all of this. So here's some promises I can make. I'm going to suck at surfing. I'm going to suck at vlogging. I'm going to suck at videoing. I'm going to suck at lighting, audio, editing, all kinds of things. But what I can also promise is that it's going to get better. I'm going to find new content. And I'm going to stay psyched and have fun and do all the things that make me happy. And I want you there for the ride. And I'm happy you're here now. So, with all that being said, thank you for joining. And I will see you on the beach.
Damn it, Sean.